Interstate is a brand new science fiction film about teleportation coming out of GenreBlast this year, set to premiere tomorrow. It's ultimately about a young woman that receives a mysterious call from somebody that needs her help to fix a revolutionary new machine that's gonna change the course of history because it's indeed a working teleportation device. While this is kind of a dream job for her, she soon discovers the all too familiar warning signs that maybe we should be a little bit careful of what we wish for because they're messing with stuff that they don't quite understand and potentially opening Pandora's box forever. The last time that I watched a sci-fi film about not only teleportation but messing with sciences that we don't fully understand would be The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum. In both films, you have these scientists that dream big and think small, ending up in precarious situations that obviously are hard, if not impossible, to fix. In this case, teleportation works through the wormhole method. So if you open a wormhole, you don't always know what's going to be coming out at the other end, right? Same idea actually with Flatliners, you know, the movie about the medical students that kill themselves in order to see what's on the other side and they end up bringing back some pretty messed up stuff. Same basic principle. Personally, I love movies that feature a primary focus on teleportation because in recent memory, there's really not a ton of those out there, when I think that probably should be. Teleportation is an awesome plot device, especially when it comes down to the science behind inventing and or creating it. It has the same type of vibes that building a time machine gets. That, however, you know, is a lot more saturated in sci-fi. This isn't. And I think that Interstate did a pretty good job all around. From the get-go, I think that these actors and actresses alike played their roles extremely well. I didn't feel as though I was watching performers as much as I felt as though I was watching characters go about their lives. Some with a deep drive and some with a misguided urge to do some questionable things in the name of science. A lot of what happened in the movie was pretty realistic, other than obviously the purple people that come out of the wormhole, also humorously called Tracksuit Men. The further the film goes, the more obscure it tends to be, as more and more of the threat that they created in the first place seems to multiply to a level that's hard for them to manage. And when this happened, the film stops feeling as grounded and as fun as the first half. While I still enjoyed the entire movie, a lot of character development and real-world scenarios took a bit of a detour in order for, I guess, tense scenes to take place. There's side stories that were introduced in the beginning of this movie that seem more or less abandoned in the second half, particularly our main character's aunt. There's something that's really important about this character that you learn very, very early on, and it seemed to me that the film had a very clear direction that they could have and probably should have gone with that character, but it was like shamelessly abandoned. Still, I think the movie was put together really well all around. Aside from strong performances, I also think that the film had a unique vision from writer, director, editor, and producer Sam Gorman. I believe that Gorman knew the limitations the film had in terms of financial constraints and handled all of that really well. Interstate introduces a realm that exists in the wormhole that has a very unique look and vibe to it. Many will likely look at it and probably call it cheap, which I get, but I personally believe the simplicity combined with the purple look of the creatures and their world is ultimately what helped the movie stand out among others that I've seen in GenreBlast this year. I do not think that the movie lives up to its full potential though. Up to the halfway mark in the film, I wouldn't have written it any other way, but things really do get a little bit messy narratively after that point, and it just turns into a movie where one group of people are trying to fix the mess they created, while another group is like, no, it's fine, but it is very obviously not fine. I'm gonna give this movie 61 out of 100 possible stars. The way my letter grading system works out, that's a C letter grade for me. But what about you guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Have you seen this movie? Are you at GenreBlast? What is your favorite teleportation film? As for YouTube, you guys know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe button, and bell to be notified when I come out with my next review for GenreBlast. And until then, peace out.